Ah, bouncin' baby Beto, the only man who could make Ted Cruz look electable, who figured what a contentious Senate race in one of the redder states in the Union really needed was a rally on the Mexican side of the border with more broken Spanish than Peggy Hill ordering a cheese crisp at Del Taco. Suffice to say, he's not easily confused with William the Conqueror. His current campaign routinely polls in the sub-percentage point range. Fuck's sake, Ron Paul got a higher percentage last election and he didn't even fucking run. The solution? Launch the fucking torpedoes!
Because so many other people were shot by that AR-15 in Odessa and Midland, there weren't enough ambulances to get to them in time. Hell yes, we're gonna take your AR-15, your AK-47. We're not gonna allow it to be used against our fellow Americans anymore.
At your campaign, cue the fifth dimension transcendental Dianetic goddamn galaxy brains in the political pundit class. Oh, it's actually 4D chess. No, see, he's actually trying to control the narrative and push his party further to the left to prime himself for one last suicide run. To which I say, folks, you are breaking out the dipshit decoder ring somewhat prematurely here. Look, I'll dig into this further when we break down the entire field of fucking candidates, but the tactic is so obvious it doubles as a Marvel movie plot. Look, you know it, I know it, the Anunnaki probing Appalachian assholes in bumfuck Alabama have the fucking home game. Dude's more done than a germaphobe's fucking steak. Aware his impending collapse, he's trying to electroshock a high enough poll number that he'll be incrementally less likely to lapse into outright fucking obscurity when he goes 0 for 2 in electoral roulette. Which is exactly what he's finna fucking do, because he damn sure won't have much DNC support going forward. The moment he dropped this deuce, you could hear heads explode 4 states away at Pelosi campaign HQ. Say what you want about Prunella DeVille over there. The woman learns from her mistakes. After being appointed over the audible protests of GOP, not to mention moderates in her own party, by Obama, only to hang such a hard left that despite shameless redistricting all but assuring a victory, she ultimately cost her party both the presidency and the House by the next go-around. You notice, ever since her newfound appointment, it ain't been quite the same Pelosi. Oh, under the face mask, it's still Marxism as usual, but to the unwashed masses, she's playing the part of kindly Aunt Nancy, the voice of moderation, calmly knitting hammer and sickle sweaters in her pull-up bureau porch rocker, chiding AOC for airing DNC dirty laundry on Twitter and otherwise espousing socialistic horseshit, browbeating fellow Bolsheviks for even entertaining impeachment proceedings that would effectively tank the entire party. Call her a witch all you like. Witches can read some fucking tea leaves, and I have to believe behind closed doors, the bitch is fuming over Beto's firearm pivot, not just because it gave Cruz the Twitter dunk of the century, but also because a fair few guppies in the party at large are going with the fuckwits flow here. Look at that pursed-lipped scowl! The woman's holding on to power by her Lee press-ons. The last thing she needs is Beto or Warren rain dancing off the reservation, and he's up in the idiocy, folks, transitioning from a mere gun buyback proposal to a mandatory buyback.
It will be voluntary. It won't be hell yes, we'll come get your guns.
No, it's not voluntary. I want to make sure that we make the distinction here. It is mandatory. It will be the law.
What would you do with the people who don't voluntarily surrender their semi-automatic rifles?
I'm going to work with police chiefs, with sheriffs, with law enforcement to make sure that we implement this in the most effective way possible. In moments of crisis and in moments of opportunity, we listen to and follow the lead of young people, and this is one of those moments.
Good goddamn luck implementing that in Texas. Worse still are the ambiguous criteria. One day he calls the AR-15 an assault rifle, the next he defines an assault rifle as any platform used by military. Problem being, not one military force on the fucking planet uses an AR-15. It is a civilian sport rifle without so-called assault capability. Fuck's sake, I know less about black rifles than the average Starbucks barista, and even I know the AR-15 is in a smaller caliber than the average hunting rifle. The average bolt-action hunting rifle. By a butt-fucking-lot! Color me persnickety, I don't think you should seize these things until you can fucking define them. So what in merry fuck even is an assault rifle to the Riris and gun grabbers and bullshitopia? Well, to the best I can surmise, it appears the same thing that defines an assault rifle also defines a fascist. anything and everything that I find icky. And right on schedule, it appeared Beto bought a rare fucking victory. For when word reached the pissants at the Arizona Republic that the Colt Corporation would now be suspending production of the AR-15, they pounced like Biden on a brat's doll. See, even gun companies have more of a conscience than the NRA, to whom, by the by, not a single mass shooter to date has been a butt-fucking member, might I add. All of this was assuming, of course, you did not read Colt's official fucking statement before flapping your pumpkin spice repository about it, which is exactly what Twitter and Reddit did. Quote, "We remain committed to the Second Amendment," and quote, "The fact of the matter is that over the last few years, the market for modern sporting rifles has experienced significant excess in manufacturing capacity. Given this level of manufacturing capacity, we believe there is adequate supply for modern sporting rifles for the foreseeable future." Unfucking quote. Mere marketing speak, you say? PR puffing smoke up our asses to cover up cucking out to the gun control cabal? Well, 15 seconds on fucking Gunbroker confirms a half dozen other companies crank out cheaper, more reliable, often aesthetically superior variants of the AR platform than fucking Colt. I've never pretended to be an expert in the scary black rifle market, more a wheel gun and bolt-action rifle aficionado myself, but my impression in the pew-pew sphere is that they're the Harley-Davidson of the sport rifle market. Overpriced, underpowered, and trading on a fucking logo for the better part of a half century. Either way, in my bumbling, admitted inexpertise, I'd like to offer the Colt Corporation the following suggestion. Fuck it! Lean into the idiocy! Rename the AR-15 the Beto Fake Mexican Murder Special. Spray paint it with a burger, a bald eagle, and a set of bobbin boobs with an American fucking flag wedged between them. Lemons into lemonade, people! You'll sell 70 million units before Beta can so much as say, "Do you have a permit for that inalienable fucking right?" I'm Razor Fist. God fucking speed.
This economy has got to work for everyone.
En español, por favor.
Cada votante necesitamos la representación.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.